On a serious note, before I start this video, whatever, I just want to reach out to my friends in Australia there and send my prayers and good thoughts towards you guys. So I know a lot of people in Australia are dealing with some horrible tragedies right now with the forest fires and stuff like that. So I'm with you, and I hope everything works out for you guys in this new year, and I hope everybody's safe and sound.
Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Glam Bodybuilding and Happy New Year. And today we're going to talk about why you should consider changing up the order of exercises in your workout. And this is something that I have been stubborn with a lot of my life. A lot of times I've had a few exercises where I thought, you know what, I want to get better at this exercise, so I'm always going to prioritize it, make it the first thing I do. And that is a valid technique. It's a valid sports-specific training aspect of bodybuilding where you say, I want to get good at this one exercise, or so I want to blast it and make sure that I have the energy all into that. And then from there, I do the extraneous stuff, the extra stuff that I do in the gym. But if my energy is diminished when I'm doing those other exercises, I'm not so worried because at least I put 100% into that first exercise or first workout that I had in mind. Now, the thing is with bodybuilding is that it's a little bit different than, say, trying to become a good sprinter or trying to become a good powerlifter, because what you're trying to do is stimulate the muscle from as many different angles as you can. And a lot of times, some exercises that may be your favorite or some exercises that you may be focusing on might not be the best for you to put on muscle mass. Perhaps it may be the best exercise for somebody else to put on muscle mass in that area, but it might be a stumbling block for you. And sometimes you'll only discover this if you're open-minded enough to change the exercises that you're doing for a given body part. Now, a good example would be guys that do barbell bench press. Some people do not get a lot of pec development from barbell bench press. They get a lot of front delt and a lot of tricep, and they get some pec for sure, but it's not the main muscle that'll hit failure during the exercise. No matter which way they try to exercise, they are not able to establish that failure in the chest or in the pecs. So for those people, if they get too focused on bench press strength and bench press 1 rep max and all this kind of stuff, they'll basically lessen their gains in the gym. They'll lessen their bodybuilding gains. Another fact is that sometimes you think you're training a certain body part, but you're actually not, even though that certain exercise fits into, you know, whatever body part category. Like say bench press fits into the chest category for most people's chest training routine, or say shoulder press fits into the front delt routine for some people, you know, that kind of thing. This is true as a generality, but it's not necessarily true as a totality. And again, what I mean by this is that there may be another exercise which is actually better for you to establish mind-muscle connection and to hit failure in that muscle you want to hit. And then when you go to that previous favorite exercise, you may actually take that muscle group deeper into failure because it's already pre-exhausted. So it's like a version of the pre-exhaustion principle. So in my workout today and my workouts lately, I've been doing dumbbell bench first and foremost, just for fun, just to mix things up. And then I'll go to barbell bench after if I do decide to do barbell benches. But I'm not necessarily doing barbell bench as my primary focus because I'm liking the feel I'm getting from dumbbells at this point. Now, I always contradict myself. Sometimes I'll do something different. Sometimes I won't touch my chest during barbell benches, and in this clip here, you'll see me touching my chest quite happily, right? So again, I always contradict myself because I'm in the moment with whatever is going on with my body and whatever feels right in the given moment. And you also have to go with that. And sometimes if you're like a bird hitting a window and you keep on doing that same exercise at the beginning of your workout all the time because that's what you're supposed to do, you're not necessarily being in the moment with your body in that moment. You're following your paradigm, you're following your recipe. Instead of listening to your body and asking yourself, what is giving you results? What are you getting the results with? What's giving you the best pump today and tomorrow and the next day, the best muscle tightness / soreness in the next few days after the workout, and what is giving you the gains over the long run, like over the next couple weeks, 3 weeks? Are you noticing that your muscle seems to be a bit fuller on average over the long haul? Are you actually gaining some muscle size in that area and better mind muscle connection? So these are things to consider. So one way to help you break free of your own structure is to change the order of exercises. Don't be afraid to not only just do the pre-exhaustion flies and then bench press thing, but maybe do inclines first, maybe do dips first, maybe do dumbbell bench presses first, or machine or hammer strength stuff. You know, you can always try things differently, but you may stumble across some new discoveries by doing this. And that's why it's good to break free of your own structures from time to time, because sometimes these discoveries just hit you from left field. You didn't even expect that you would get results from doing such and such exercise or doing an exercise a certain way or whatever. So I hope this helps you out in your training. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you need to get hold of me, just go to naturalglambodybuilding.com. And thanks to the patron supporters, and take care for now.